Hey, good morning. It is April 18, Monday. Another gift, another blessing. Just not every day is promised. So here we go. I'm going to share with you, as I normally do, some notes from Pastor Joel and our church yesterday, which was awesome. Just It was great. I'll share more of that later. Let's just kind of get into some business things here as we move forward. It's actually a pretty light week. Message now and then eligibility report. The tardy report will be run. So those go week by week. And if you have four or more, then you end up with me at break on Tuesdays. Okay. So let's get to class on time. Just and the why behind that, just real quick. Walking in even 10, 15, 30 seconds, 60 seconds late, now the teacher, that just disrupts that early momentum that's really setting the stage for teaching and learning during that class period. And so when you walk in, now the teacher has to catch you up, especially like in a morning homeroom situation, if devotions are happening or something like that. So the why behind that is it's disruptive, and there's some momentum that kind of occurs at the beginning of a class, and us walking in late kind of disrupts that. So morning with mom, I have a detail on that in a minute. Praise and worship this Thursday, I've had a request for My Lighthouse, so we will definitely add that to the list for chapel. All right, so let me get to So morning with mom. It's Thursday morning. It's 7:40. It says cafeteria. It's actually we call it the dining hall where we eat lunch. So 7:40 in the morning. Mom or mom figure to school for coffee and donuts. So again, that is the 21st, which is this Thursday. All right. So that's that. So that's going to be pretty cool. Looking forward to that. Another event is Let's Glow Crazy. It's both gyms. We're going to wear neon white shirts so you glow in the dark. Middle school, you're at 7 o'clock. That's this Saturday, the 23rd. Saturday the 23rd, again at 7 o'clock in the evening. That's $25 for the entire family. So anyway, that's of course going to be a ton of fun. So neon and white and all that, and it's going to be located in both gyms. So that's going to be fun. So that's Saturday. Okay, that's Saturday the 23rd. All right. As we scroll through here, we've got our cleanup crew. Hugh, Gavin, Trey, Austin, and Luke. Hugh, Gavin, Trey, Austin, and Luke. You are our cleanup crew this week. Please remember that for these 5 days. Again, you'll see some dates down here for upcoming events. All right, so sorry, I'm just kind of checking things off my list here. Chess Club, you're meeting today. And then due to the communication mix-up with the organization that runs our clubs, our chess club, they made some type of mistake. Whatever, happens, no big deal. They've given us a day, I believe it's the 25th, which is a week from today. So today I think was supposed to be the last day, but nonetheless, they have extended that out. Speaking of clubs, if you go under activities, you go down to summer camps. You'll probably recognize some faces on here. So summer camps, this is on the main Denver Christian site. So if you scroll down, middle school, high school aged camps. So here's some: theater and rocket, ukulele, entrepreneurs, CEOs, touring players. So there's all different clubs and camps for this summer, so please check those out. Plus, all of the athletic camp schedules are out and official, so keep an eye out for that. So that should be cool. All right, one more thing here. I do this every year on this website. It's end of year details. So this is it starts May 10. It just gets busy. You can see this all here. But again, it's under end of year details. This is a live document, so as I get more information, I add to it. So one specific thing that I always get questions about is the 8th grade end of year celebration. That is that last Friday in May for us. So the 27th, right? The 27th. It starts at 9 o'clock. You arrive at the regular time, but the event usually lasts about an hour and 15 minutes or so. And then there's a celebration immediately afterwards and all that good stuff. It's really, really, really fun. We'll have a photo booth set up. That's always super popular. And so anyway, that's the end of year celebration for 8th grade. And then 6th and 7th, you'll have awards and stuff handed out. But you'll be here through noon. 8th graders, you are wrapping up right at that time when you're done with the celebration. Okay. Okay. End of year details. Phones. Come on. It's April 18. We should be beyond using our phones and pockets and in class, and we just come on. We got to move on from that. I gave you some data that really shows the impact of it. Just it being close and it's a distraction and so on and so forth. So we're just going to move. If I end up with your phone, it's just going to be a morning detention the next day. So, and you'll be with me, and that's at 7:30 in the morning. But we just, come on, just put them in your locker, leave them there. Let's really focus on learning. Dress code, it's warmer weather. Let's just keep an eye and a reminder on dress code. Those are automatic break detentions. Man, that didn't sound really pleasant that last minute there. I'm sorry, but that's just kind of what we're doing. So phones, it's just an automatic morning detention, and then dress code is at least a break detention. But if it just becomes an issue, then we'll move it further. Attendance, if you've got some prearranged absences that are coming down the pike, if you could just let the teachers know. There's a form in the family student handbook. If you could fill out that form, students, talk to your teachers beforehand and get the work that you need to get ahead of time. We can't promise you that it's all going to be ready. A lot of it's in Canvas, so just keep an eye on that. All right. Church. As per usual, which is great. The Easter service is always full. Compared to our a typical service, Christmas Eve, typically services around Christmas and Easter are well attended, which is great. Awesome. Please go. Great. Yes. Amazing. Wonderful. Love it. So I'm not discouraging that. And it was really fun, right? Just a ton more people, a part of our community. It was great. It was great. So Pastor Joel focused on Luke 24, 1 through 12. So I've got some notes here I just want to share with you. And I always try and figure out, all right, what's most relevant to middle school. So obviously with Easter, it says on the first day of the week. So this is again Luke 24, I'm starting at verse 1. On the first day of the week, very early in the morning, the women took the spices they had prepared and went to the tomb. They found the stone rolled away from the tomb. But when they entered, they did not find the body of the Lord Jesus. So I'm going to kind of summarize, right? They run back, they tell everybody, and here's the key, the connection that I think that I'm trying to draw. Because I've read the story a million times, heard the Easter service, obviously many, many times. So I'm trying to figure out what's the nuanced piece here that I could take away from middle school. So again, the women go into the tomb. They run back and they're like, not there. And actually Pastor Joel focused on this word too, the word nonsense. in the following chapters, or in the following verses. In verse 11. And the guys are like, whatever, that's nonsense. Are you kidding? I mean, he died. And so one of the questions that Pastor, is the resurrection too good to be true? Are you kidding? That's why their reaction was like nonsense. Are you, right? So the point here is maybe with kind of what's going on in Ukraine, and there was some violence over the Easter weekend, and maybe what's going on in your own life, some challenges and struggles and frustrations and angst. Maybe because of that, you're like, I don't believe it. I don't believe that Jesus can or did overcome death. But the reminder is this: God will and did have the final word on sin and death. Failure, shame, lack of self-confidence, not feeling great about ourselves, wondering, about friendships, relationships at home, relationships at school, and just all the anxiety that produces or may produce. That's not going to have the last word. Death will not have the last word. Shame, guilt, angst, anxiety, failure, self-image issues will not have the last word. So so the final thing is here. God will have the last word in your life. God will have the last word in your life. That's the takeaway. Not failure, not feeling good about ourselves, not shame, not anxiety. That will not have the last word. God had the last word, the final word over death. He will have the final word over the challenges in our life as well. So Christ is risen. And then you say, He is risen indeed. Christ is risen. He is risen indeed. All right, gang. Have an awesome day. Happy belated Easter. Hope you had a great service yesterday at church. I know ours was awesome. Hope yours was too. All right, we'll see you around. Be good. Bye.